everybody, welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. I'm excited for this versus video that we have here today. We are checking out just a side-by-side comparison of the Topps d.a.r.t. in 5160 high carbon steel and the Buck Thug in 5160 high carbon steel. I'll give you some basic specs and we'll jump into what you're getting when you purchase these two knives. The Topps d.a.r.t. weighs in at 15 ounces. And the Buck Thug weighs in at 11.5 ounces. They are both 3/16 of an inch thick, full tang construction blades. Both have a Rockwell hardness of 57 to 58. The cutting edge on the Buck Thug is 6.75 inches, and the cutting edge on the Topps d.a.r.t. is 6.5 inches. The Buck Thug has a hollow grind. I'm not a super big fan of hollow grinds when it comes to fixed blades for survival use. They have great razor sharp edges, but they can kind of be a little thin and flimsy on the edge. I haven't seen any dulling or chipping on the Buck Thug, and I've used both of these knives very hard for several months. Just carried them a lot, used them a lot, chopped, baton, done a lot of stuff with them. We will have links to the field testing of both the Topps d.a.r.t. and the Buck Thug in the comments below so you can check out them actually in action. So this is just kind of side by side so you can kind of get a fit and feel and make a good decision for yourself when you're purchasing this knife. So the hollow grind on the Buck Thug, you get a full flat grind out here, and it goes into a saber grind closer to the finger choil. So right about here, it switches from a full flat grind on the Topps d.a.r.t. into a saber grind, which just gives you some different types of chopping capabilities, some strength in the blade up close and thicker spine back here, and then just some great chopping capability up front. You can see that the Topps d.a.r.t. definitely has a bigger belly, so that it's going to be able to have a little bit more weight, and then again at 15 ounces versus the 11.5 with the Thug. So you're going to have a lot more weight right here crashing down on your wood and chopping. You both have micarta handle scales for both of them. The ergonomics on the Topps d.a.r.t. is going to be real nice. They machined it really well with that linen micarta. Feels very comfortable. I wear large size gloves. You can see I got plenty of room to spare there, and just really well machined. Great for both tactical as well as wilderness use if you need to use it that way. Whereas with the Buck Thug, it's nice and lightweight, which is great, for you're getting a big blade at under 12 ounces, but the handle scales are really blocky and kind of chunky. They're easily taken off. They have screws right here, just flathead screws, so you can take these off. There's a little compartment inside. You can put stuff that the Topps d.a.r.t. does not offer you. But they're really square and kind of blocky, and then you got this little finger hump right here, which doesn't necessarily get in the way, but it doesn't help the situation either. And it has this really big hump right here for the thumb ramp, whereas with the Topps d.a.r.t., you get actually more aggressive, better jimping, and it's nice and flat. I like this kind of flatness here, and it's almost straight. You can see it just kind of curves down back here near the pommel and then curves down right here near the front of the blade. Other than that, it's pretty much flat and straight like any other knife you would know, like an SE6 or Rat 7, those type of style knives. So this one kind of has an unnecessary, camel hump right here, whereas the d.a.r.t. just has this nice flowing, smooth motion there. They both have very similar nylon sheaths. I'll just let you watch the field test to kind of get a test of those. They're very similar. Not really, neither one has it up on the other. They're just nylon sheaths like this right here. I won't go into all the basics of them, but that's basically what you're getting for both. Mullet compatible sheaths. Overall, again, this is just a quick kind of side-by-side, excuse me, getting over a cold, that you're seeing here today. You're getting a 1/4 inch longer spine, cutting edge with your Buck Thug than you are with your Topps d.a.r.t. But I'm going to say that the Topps d.a.r.t. is more ergonomic, and you're getting an extra several ounces, 3.5 ounces basically, to swing around and chop your wood. So I'm going to say that the Topps d.a.r.t. is just a little bit better designed. The Topps d.a.r.t. is going to run you about $140 to $150. The Buck Thug is going to run you more around the $125 mark, maybe a little more, maybe a little bit less. So you're going to be paying about $25 to $30 more for the Topps d.a.r.t. but I like the ergonomics of the handle better, and I just like the weight. I can see a considerable amount of difference in the chopping capability, in particular, of the dart over the thug. The dart definitely can chop a lot better and feels more ergonomic in my hand as I'm chopping without giving me as many hot spots or uncomfortability. So it just kind of depends on you on capabilities that you're looking for. If you're going to use it more as a tactical blade, wilderness blade, I would say the dart works better in that capacity as well, except for the fact that the thug is lighter, so you can wield it in your hand a little quicker, but the dart just feels more ergonomic in your hand when you're stabbing and thrusting, and doesn't have quite as aggressive, a V shape as the thug, whereas the dart, just kind of has a nice smooth motion right there in its overall construction and design. So I hope this video has kind of helped you guys out, just kind of get a little comparison there between the buck thug and the dart. In my opinion, if you're going to go for one, might as well go for the dart. You're going to get better chopping, feel better in your hand while you do it. So I hope this video has helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.